Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Pro Cycling Manager 25, and this isn't quite a Let's Play or a complete playthrough. It's kind of a little bit of a tutorial. I talk about why I'm making the decisions I am, but we are kind of following each race as I go. This is the 5th stage of, sorry folks, the GP ao Alentejo in Portugal. We are currently sitting in 2nd place as a rider in the general classification, with our team sitting in 3rd overall. Very happy with those results. This is pretty early for me. In the past, when I've played Pro Cycling Manager, I have not done this well. I almost feel like I turned a difficulty down or something that I'm not thinking of, but there's no indication of that. So we're going to go ahead and continue on here and finish this particular tour, see what we have happen here in the last one, and let's go ahead and move forward. Now, eventually I plan on making more of a Let's Play style playthrough, and I know some people are kind of looking forward to that. Slow down. I will do that on the team or the career mode. This is the Pro Cyclist mode, and I like doing the Pro Cyclist mode when the game first comes out because it's really, you use it to teach yourself how the game works, how to manipulate the game to do what you want it to do with regards to your rider. The career mode, you're in charge of everybody on the team, not just the ones that are in the particular race. There's a lot going on there. You can have multiple races in a particular day. It gets really, really complicated and confusing. This is a good way to just kind of learn the basics of how the game works. So if we look at this, I am Chad, Missouri, and I'm sitting in 2nd in the general, 10th in points, 8th in the mountains, and 2nd in young rider. And of course, the 2nd in young rider is because the guy in front of me in general is also a young rider. That is Vidar from Germany. And we will see if we can catch him. We're 4 seconds behind. Might be able to do it. This is a pretty steady one. We should have some energy at the end, but it seems next to impossible for us not to meet our team obligation of finishing in the top 20 of the classification. So I'm excited about that. Missouri, Fonte, and Nones are considered the team leaders according to that screen. And that does make sense. And watch it give me a weird objective this time. No objective for the last 3 stages. And then all of a sudden, what do we get here? Hopefully nothing. Counting on you for general classification. All right, good. No specific weirdness, like be in the breakaway for the entire race, or anything like that. So here we go. Only the one, I would be surprised if we see an early breakaway. I don't think, well, okay, there they go. I was wrong. I was thinking maybe there wouldn't be one because there isn't any kind of points for 90 kilometers. I thought they might try to ride for a bit. So let's see. I want to maybe start setting up somebody to guard from the wind. He's having a bad day. Do we know anything more about any of our teammates? Lial, we don't know what he's good at. Nothing there. Solva is kind of maybe a bit of a climber, but not a whole lot of real strong points. We do now know Rita, climber mostly. Fonte is a climber. In fact, we have specifics on him now. That's great. We've learned more about him this race. Nones, we still don't know anything either. So, all right. Let's plan on putting Fonte in front of us. Let's give him, he wants to ride with 76 effort to maintain his position. In fact, I think we're going to move him up. Let's move him up a little bit. Get to the back of the front, if that makes sense.
Several riders are attempting to break away.
Are they? Come on, Fonte, get up there. Just a little more. There he is. Okay, and then we're just going to hold. And we can probably even bring that down a little bit. Solva is struggling with a 70. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and bring him up. I think we'll bring everybody up. Honestly, there's no reason Rita shouldn't be in here as well. This is a nice flat run. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll leave a couple of guys fluid to do whatever needs to be done as it needs to be done. Okay, that was not what I meant to do there. I meant to do this. Him protect him. And then we're just going to sit and ride. We can let Fonte pick it up just a little bit, move us a little forward. Okay, there we go. That's where we want to be. Tailwind, so that'll be nice, at least for a while. What is that tailwind? It's only 2 miles, probably 2 kilometers an hour would be my guess. That's how that measured. Maybe knots? I don't know. Does it tell us? Does not tell us. Okay. And he is in, yes, he's in hold position. That's good. That's where we want him to be. Those breakaways are not making any difference, are they? We could pull them in. Maybe we should. Got a little bit of terrain coming up here. We'll have a little bit of a downhill, then an uphill. Not anything to write home about. Reeled that first one in. And the other one is suddenly 3 minutes ahead of us. What happened there? Holy cow. Wasn't it like 25 seconds? Then it was 3 minutes. Okay, well, that's all right. I don't think that's going to last long. And as long as Vidar's not in it, I don't really even care. It'd be great if I can beat him. We'll do this. Let's see. Oh, he's right there. Number 11. I see him already. Here he is. He's riding with us. He's with the Lotto team. So Lotto, we would say Lotto here, but anyway, he's with that team and they are all bunched here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see at least 6 of them, right? So they're ready to go. They're protecting their captain. My team's kind of doing the same. We've lined up, handling it a little differently. I turn the windsock off. I guess when I hit pause, I must have hit both buttons. Anyway, let's move up here. I haven't had a really strong use of the sneak button there. The sneak button, that was the first of the bonuses I took that is something that is active, where you have to activate it as opposed to passive. And when you click it, it allows them to slip through the peloton or the bunch, whatever they happen to be in, more easily. They kind of slip through folks instead of getting blocked. And that can be a huge, huge advantage, particularly when you're not quite in the right position at the end of, or coming up to a checkpoint where there's points. You can kind of slide up there quickly. It really is helpful. We are 4 minutes behind now. Frankly, that's a little unusual. Maybe not. Maybe not. It is a flat track here, right? Flat course. So you can see them up there. I think overall I like the graphics change. I think it feels like it does better. I did notice it feels like it does better now than it did on release day, and I didn't see where there was a patch that was addressing anything. So I don't know if the shaders have had appropriate time to recalibrate or what's going on, but it does feel smoother in general for me. I'm not seeing the guys like get stuck on things and vibrate back and forth like they did my first couple of games. And I've noticed that in other games too. I've got the 5080 GeForce card. A couple of games, weird things would happen. Like there was a driving game I had, and when I went to the one screen, the car would bounce. It was like it was on hydraulics. Bounce, 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 bounce. It was really, really weird. And that went on a couple of days, and then it stopped doing it completely. That's not a game that gets updated. So I don't know. It feels like it has to do with rendering or something that's cached acting weird. And this game kind of felt like it maybe was suffering something like that as well, and it's not anymore. All right. Got some crowds here. I want to thank the fans for turning out. The one thing I'm noticing about the terrain is you don't have that weirdness where, like, as you were approaching a field of, something planted there like that, where we are right now, you don't have that weird expansion where it looks like the things start at 20 feet tall and then they shrink down to whatever they're supposed to be. So, okay, we just hit that sprint mark there. Oh, and I have not been paying attention to water bottles. I probably should do
He
that.
sprints away in attack.
Yeah, not a surprise. Somebody wanted those points. Let's get Lipez going after the water bottles. He should be okay. And of course he's not. I screwed that up. And he's back though. Okay. So I think I need to hit it again. Maybe he's got him. Looks like he's got him now, and he's riding back to the front. Come on, buddy. You can do it. This is a great use for sneak also. When you have sneak and it's your job to get the water bottles, you can do this really, really efficiently. And 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, 5. Got him. All right. Everybody's got water. Lipez is going back to do his thing. Fonte is doing his thing up front, keeping us real. Okay, he's going to pull a little bit. Let's see if we can close that gap. Team Lodo. Oh, okay. He wants to relay with us. I didn't realize that's what we were doing there. Awesome. So I guess I can drop him. Of course, I didn't have him in relay, so everybody went firing by. And then we can do that. Relay. And then we're going to have both him and Chad drop to the back. And back to Fonte. 42 kilometers left. There's Vidar right there. We're going to have to finish in the top. All right, so we're going to need 4 points on him. We're going to have to finish in the top 15. Actually, more than that. We're going to have to finish in the top 12 and him finish 4 positions behind us is what it looks like. Unless we can be in the top 5 and then a little bit better chance. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at the time. If we finish in the top 3 and he doesn't, we should be able to beat him. So that's not completely practical. I'm not good at these sprints. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can go and kick his bike over or something. That's probably against the rules. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. Okay, we do have a little hill here. Maybe what we could do... jam him on the climb.
Look out, he's breaking away.
Is he, though? He's trying to. He'd love to. I just don't think he's going to. And Fonte's done. Didn't quite get done what I wanted to get done, but that's okay. So Fonte is going to go automatic. Rada. See what you can do for us, pal. Not going to break away, though, are you? No, no breakaways. Okay, Rada is going to slow back down. We gave it the college try there. Didn't quite land it how we wanted to, but that's okay. Yeah, everybody's pushing now, 16 kilometers. One more little bitty climb here. Push, 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 and he's bonked. Drop him to here. Auto. Go with Lial. Yeah, that didn't play out the way we would have wanted. We're going to get to 8 kilometers and take the gel. Five, four, three, two, 1, 8 kilometers. There's the gel. And then I'm going to start riding my own race here. 7. Down to 4.5. We shouldn't be burning too much energy right now because we're on the gel, but it's clearly burning energy more than I would have wanted. So slowing that down, and now we're to the sprint. And here we go. Nope. Bonk just a little too early. Didn't quite happen.
A great victory. He really handled the breakaway well.
Where's Vidar? I don't see Vidar. '19th. And we came in 25th. So we didn't quite take it from him. Hopefully we held on to what we had. I'm not sure we did. We did have the same time, though, as all those guys, I think. So, yeah, I've got a little work to do there. Improving sprint would certainly help. Not too concerned about it, though, and we met our team obligation. Team came in, yeah, I sacrificed the team to try to get the win, and that's on me. General, let's see where we're at. I did fall to 3rd. Well, I'll take it. Oh, Gilmore Brady jumped way up there, didn't he? We'll take 3rd. I'm okay with 3rd and 13th in points. I normally don't even go after points, so that's nice. And here we're 8th. Young Rider 3rd also, and our team did indeed finish 3rd. So lots of good there. Lots of good. Okay. First top 3 in Continental, 25 points. I'll take it. That's a good milestone to reach. And then here we have classification on time, 3rd in the final general and 3rd in the young rider. They're going to give us 31 points for those. We did not get to 150. I'm a little surprised. We did get some manager satisfaction though. Okay, well, we didn't level. We got close. We should level soon, soonish. Actually, tomorrow is another day. We should get, what would that be? It'd be 11. I think we'll get 11 points tomorrow. I think that's where we're at. We're at 10% bonus and points per month. I think that's right. You know what? Let's advance and find out. Just one day. 2 days, I guess, technically. There we go. 50 points. Okay, now we have leveled. Awesome. Let's take care of that right now. And then we will end this particular episode and pick up here in the near future. Congratulations, you leveled up. Yes, I did. So this is where I finally get a decision of if I want to progress the attributes or if I want to progress the potential. So right now, these are the maximums I can get to. Okay. And if I choose to evolve my potential, these are the new numbers I can get to. Now you'll notice a lot of the stuff falls. Acceleration will climb, medium mountain will climb. Well, I'm not sure I want to lose on all of these though. And I'm not very good at sprint, don't get me wrong, but I probably don't want to bottom out either. So let's see what Puncher does for us. Puncher doesn't help in most of those. Sprint becomes neutral. Acceleration hills goes up though. So this is where we will potentially max out. Currently 80 to 84, and it'll bump it up a number. Hills 83 to 85. Time trial going down. Prologue going down. Cobblestones going down. Acceleration potentially going up. Well, you know what? None of that excites me. I think we're going to go with progression. And we have the ability to do stage races now because we got that one above 25%. So we have 3 choices. And interesting, it was showing stage race with the wrong information, wasn't it? So stage races, we gain 2 in mountain, medium mountain, Time trial. We gain 1 in prologue, downhill, bordar, stamina, resistance, and recovery. Climber looks like it gives us a really good bump in some things. I'm thinking this means we've topped out if we do that. Let's see what Puncher says. Puncher says we can go to 74. No, I guess we just move up. It's a better number, I guess. That's what that is. Although this one's 73, and it's not that color. I can't tell what color that is, unfortunately, so that's not helpful for me. None of them say maximum reached, so that's good. In the climb, we would improve in mountain and medium mountain. Hills would go up 1, and that's not bad. Resistance is an important one. It would go up 2. With stage races, resistance goes up 1. With Puncher, it goes up 2. Hills goes up to 74. Sprint, even Sprint goes up, though. That's pretty awesome. It doesn't for stage or climber. I think we're going with Puncher. Sprint is something I want to improve. Everything goes up something here. That can't be a bad thing. We're going to do that. And then let's go look at our skills. Whoops, what's the dashboard? Contract 26. Okay, we'll look at that. Yeah, we can evolve people's interest in this is what that's going to talk about. And we might wait until the next episode for that information. So here we're getting 55 points a month. We can get 60 points a month if I click on this one. Over here, this is where we got the sneak. Next up is aerodynamic position. So particularly on a downhill, that can really be helpful, or on gentle terrain. That's good. Stealth is the ability to kind of fool people into whether or not you're making a break or not, is kind of the idea there. Training is always important. Build up, help remove tiredness, less buildup of tiredness. One of these is the ability to have an extra training item. I would have thought that would be here. Build up tiredness. 1 extra time slot. There it is. It's level 2 of training. So we want that eventually as well. That's extremely helpful in evolving your character. But I really think for now, we're just going to go with the points. We're going to take the 5 extra points a month. It's effectively substantial, right? Over the course of a year, it would be a quarter of a level right now. Feels kind of important. Have more influence on the team by receiving more points for changes to your race calendar. I like that one eventually too. I don't need it right now, but it's more useful than it feels like it should be. Once you've played the game more, all of a sudden, several of these are like, why would I bother? Start to come into focus. And you're like, oh, okay, now I kind of get it. That makes some sense. And we'll learn some of those as we move through here. Extend the consecutive duration of target periods. That's a really good one too. That's a really good one too. I think for the immediacy of it, we're going to go with this, though. It's too late now. I already clicked it. So that's what we're taking. And in the next episode of my Pro Cycling Manager Complete Beginner's Guide, we will go back and talk about these emails that came in and what they mean. And until that, I appreciate you being with me, and fair travels.